Alrighty, baby! What's up, everybody? It is I, your tribal god of extreme, Peter Joseph, baby! Back at you again with a Saturday afternoon video. Right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 66, baby! 9. And as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now, baby, to this very channel and my other channels down below in the description box. Below. So, do it now. Subscribe to this channel, my other channels, all down below in the description box. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And leave a comment on the video if you like. You don't have to, but if you want to, do it. But don't leave stupid comments. Bye-bye to you. You can go cry to your mama because you'll be blocked. And sent to the shadow realm where Satan will eat your soul. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap and slap that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. Because if you miss anything, you need to get slapped violently in the face. Because you're SOL. And you better know what that means by now. Because I'm not going to tell you. And that's pretty much it for that. And if you're brand new here for the very first time, welcome to the project, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, you grab yourself a cold one. Fruit punch. Fruit punch, no alcohol. Yet. But anyway, that's Tuesday night. But in any case, we move on with that. But sit back, relax, grab a cold one, whatever you got. Put your feet up and enjoy the show. If you like it, great. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Because that thumb goes right up the wazoo to everybody who doesn't like it. It does, trust me. Put it up their keister, take it out, shove it down their throat, so they gag. And they're like, I will watch me! I will watch Peter Joseph anymore, he doesn't stop. No. But it is what it is. But if you like the video, great, get out. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome and enjoy the show. If not, get the fuck out, go to your dead channel where nobody cares about you, and your lame posts, and your lame whatever. That's it. Go on your channel and do your own shit. Don't worry about what I do on my channel. Channels, I should say. And in my personal life. Because I actually have a life. Unlike certain people I know, but they'll never grow up. 20, 30-year-old dumb fucks that can't do anything, but think they're hot shit, but they're not. And they'll be pretty much irrelevant come next year, so that's, and in years to come, too. But thank you for watching. Love you a long time. Not! But it is what it is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this cloudy, on and off, rainy Saturday afternoon, December the 28th, 2024, 3 days away from the end of the year, so if you're having New Year's Eve parties, you better buy your alcohol now and your food and all that other shit, because you don't want to buy it last minute. Trust me on that. But fortunately, I won't have that problem, because I'll be at a New Year's Eve party, so don't care. I don't care. I'll be having fun with the missus and some good friends, some real-life friends, actually. So, you can kiss my rosy red ass, Mahoney. Me and the missus are gonna rock out. Well, not with our cocks on, per se, but we're gonna party, and we're gonna party. We're gonna end 2024 with a good old-fashioned Gilmore Cutter-like. Hold on. Bang! And then that's it. We'll be banging into 2025. You know what I mean? In a good way too. Thank you. But anyway, moving on. But when was at 2025, ladies and gentlemen? It's gonna be here before you even can say New Year's. That's it. Bye-bye. Watching old school Price is Right now on the Game Show Network. Well, not the Game Show Network. Buzzer, which is Game Show Network 2, but whatever. Great stuff. Old school episodes of The Price is Right I haven't seen before, but with Bob Barker, come on down! Good stuff. gentlemen, on this now rainy, drizzly, rainy, bleh, Saturday afternoon, December the 28th, 2024, right here on the Kill All Demons channel. I'm Peter Joseph, but you knew that already. I am the tribal god of extreme, and you better believe it. And if not, well, fuck you. I'll make you believe it. I am a content creator talking about the wonderful world of professional wrestling and whatever the fuck I want to talk about. You like it? Great. You don't? Get off my channel and go fuck yourself. Because nobody else will do it for you. And that's it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this Saturday afternoon, we got AEW World's End coming up in a few hours. Well, the pre-show will be coming up about at 7 o'clock, 0 hour. I believe we got 3 official matches so far. But, with Tony Khan, he'll add like 50 of them. 50 more. And then we got a pretty good, decent card for the final pay-per-view of the year. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe some surprises, because we're in Orlando. It's kind of funny, because AEW is in Orlando, and WWE is doing the house show tonight in Orlando. What a concept! So you can see AEW and WWE, not at the same time, but in the same night. So, have fun tonight if you're going out in Orlando. But see the real promotion. AEW. Where we get that. Yeah, you might see, probably won't see EO, but who knows? Who knows? If you see EO, tell her husband says hello. Me. And that's that. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for video number 1. I got, 2 more videos coming your way today. Tomorrow, I'll be doing World's End review. Unless I have enough energy or NG to do a 4th video tonight. I was thinking of doing a 4th video last night, which is this video, but I fell asleep, so we'll see what happens later tonight. But right here on video number 1 of, who knows how many, I got my Rampage not Rampage year in review, Rampage series review coming up in a little bit. And then I got my World's End predictions on the Shadows there, episode number 55. And that's pretty much it. Alright, it is time for your late and out-of-date WWE Smackdown review. Alright, from last night, December 27, 2024, and we are emanating from the Amalie Arena in that great city of Tampa, Florida, where the Tampa Bay Lightning play. And they're playing the Rangers tonight. I mean, the Orlando-Tampa area is going to be rocking tonight. Got the Rangers in Tampa Bay. Probably the Rangers are going to lose that game. I have a feeling of that one. Because the Rangers suck right now. It's like all New York teams, besides the New York Knicks, who are actually mediocre right this season, are actually, pretty much suck this year. Giants and Jets suck. The Mets and Yankees did pretty good. The Yankees went to the World Series and choked! Ugh. Mets went to the NLCS and came pretty much, one game away from making the World Series. They lost in 6 to the eventual champion Dodgers. I mean, but it is what it is. We got Soto and you don't. Pretty soon, I hope we were getting Alonso. I know he wants 160, 170 million, bitch. But, I mean, you see what Uncle Stevie has up his sleeve and cousin David Stearns, and hopefully we get Alonso, and maybe they're thinking about getting Bregman and Alonso. That puts swaggy Marky V at DH, which I don't want him at. I'd have to have Winker at DH instead of Marky V, but you get what you get. And hopefully we get the Mets get another starter. I think they might need one, but pretty good 1, 2, 3 so far. Senga, the so-called tribal chief, Sho Manaya, and then you got Clay Holmes at number 3, and then you got Peterson at number 4, and then who knows at number 5. It's between Blackburn, McGill, and I don't know who. I don't know. So unless the Mets make a trade and get rid of one of that number 5 starters I mentioned, one of the 3 of them, and get like Santander to be like a number 4, and then bump Peterson to number 5, which I don't even mind that, but I mean we'll see. I think McGill might stay and be in a bullpen as a long reliever, emergency starter here and there. And then you got Blackburn, probably trade him or keep him in the bullpen, do something with him. And then you got Sprout, probably be in the minors. Who knows with the Mets these days? Who knows? But we're getting close. We're about 89 days away from spring training, my friends. It's going to be here before you know it. Right after Valentine's Day. Pitchers and catchers going to start, and then teams are going to start, and then spring training games where we don't really care about. But by the end of March, we'll care. And Soto probably will be playing a lot of spring training games. Not a lot, because, you don't want him to get hurt. Same thing on Alonso if he comes back, and all the other great stars on the Mets. And the pitching, you don't want anybody to get hurt. Same thing with you Yankee fans. You don't want anybody to get hurt, like Judgy Wudgy or Stanton or any of the pitchers. Because that'll be bad. But for Met fans, it'll be good. But I digress. Moving on. Alright, so let's get to Smackdown from the Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida. The final Smackdown of the year. Final 2-hour edition of Smackdown. Because we go to 3 hours. We'll go back to 3 hours next week on the USA Network. The only show on USA now. Because after Monday, no more Raw. Because we're going to Netflix for Raw. Ugh. It's good. It's good if you. Well, it's good if you don't have to pay for Netflix. But if you do have to pay for Netflix, sucks to be you. Have to pay like $17.90 a year for Netflix, or $17.99 a month, or whatever it is now. Waste. But hey, if you want to watch it on a free stream, do it. Save yourself some money. Trust me on that. Not that I'm cheap or anything like that, because I got a lot of money. I could afford to get Netflix, but I don't want it right now. Even if Cobra Kai, the final part of the final season is coming out sometime next year, I'll reorder it, but hey, money is tight. I gotta pay for my mortgage and I gotta pay for all the bills. What do you want me to do? So I work and you don't. So kiss my ass. Alright, Mitchell Cole and Corey Slave at ringside. And actually, a little bit of sad news report. Joe Tessitore and bad news, Reed Barrett. I'm afraid I got some bad news to tell you, Joe. We're not gonna be on Raw anymore. Yeah, pretty much. Monday is the final time we'll see Joe Tessitore and Bad News Wade Barrett on WWE TV, because Michael Cole and Pat McAfee will be on Raw, and I think we'll see on SmackDown we'll get Michael Cole and Corey Graves. So Michael Cole will be back and forth. I think that's a bad idea. Really bad idea. I'd rather have Joe Tessitore on SmackDown with Wade and Corey, or just have Joe and Corey. What are you going to do with Wade Barrett? What's Wade Barrett going to do now? What's Joe Tessitore going to do? He's going to go back to ESPN? Probably. What's Wade Barrett going to do? The freaking boring as fuck pre-show? Boring! I know he's retired, but come on. What's he? He's going to probably go to the pre-show. Joe Tessitore, I don't know what he's going to do. If he's going to maybe do... Maybe he goes backstage and does, be an interviewer, but then again, there's like too many interviewers. You got Byron Saxton, you got Kathy Kelly, and you got Jackie Redmond. Here's an idea. Put him in NXT! Get rid of I like the guy, but get rid of Vic Joseph. I'm sorry. Let him take his candy and let him be with his hot wife, Mackenzie Mitchell. Just let Joe do something, okay? I liked the few months he was on Raw. He was great. Wade Barrett, as always, is great on commentary. But now they're leaving after Monday. What are you gonna do? Damn. But, they want to bring back Pat McAfee full-time, because I guess he ain't doing college football anymore. Pretty much college football is almost over anyway. They're in bowl season. I think the national championship game's around in early January, anyway, after the New Year. I think it's January the 6th, though. I don't know what it is. I don't even give the fucks. Who gives a fuck about college football these days, anyway? Kind of like college basketball, but that's another story for another time. But anyway, we'll talk about the new commentary team on Monday Night Raw. When we get to Monday Night Raw, January the 6th, and then pretty much January 2nd is we got Corey Slave and Corey Slave and Michael Cole, pretty much for the entire year, hopefully, but we'll see. Alright, so we start off SmackDown, which wasn't a bad show. So we open up with a big, long, huge recap of the Cody! MDK Cody! You bitch! And the real World Heavyweight Champion, and that's my boy, Kevin Owens, or Kevin Steen. We get a little long recap of what happened, blah, 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 from Saturday's main event. And then Cody gets his neck broken, well, partially broken by Kevin Steen with his package pile driver that he needs to bring back. And then kind of what happened last week where, Kevin was, just Kevin. That's that. So then we go to Nicholas Aldis, and he got something to say. He is pissed. So he makes it clear to Kevin that you are not the Winged Eagle champion. You are not the WWE champion. And you have until the end of the night to relinquish your title, or you will be fired. And this is not a negotiation. Right. Right, Nick Aldis. Right. Give the belt back, you're fired! That's a negotiation, dumbass. Oh, what are you gonna do, fire me? Ooh! Ooh! That's what I go, ooh! Oh, you gonna fire me? Here's your fucking belt. I'm going to Impact. Fuck you. I'm going to AEW and be all elite with Tony fucking Khan. Or go to Japan and be a star. I'm like, fuck you, fuck Hunter, fuck Nick fucking Khan. Tony Khan's a better Khan than fucking Nick Khan. And they're not even related. Go figure that one out. Khan! I watch too much Star Trek, I'm sorry. But but it is what it is. Alright, so we see if Kev gives up the belt or he gets fired. But we all know, nobody really gets fired in a negotiation. But that's it. But we got that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after that, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the gorilla position. I think we had, Kathy Kelly. She's there with the new, well, I guess sort of new, women's tag team champions. The beautiful Naomi, who feels the glow every single night. Right, Jimmy? Anyway. And Bianca Belair, she's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. That's actually her fucking hair. She's Bianca Belair. So they're ready to go, and then Bayley! Give me a hug. Bayley comes in. They got a 6-woman tag team match coming up in a little bit. They still don't know who attacked Jade, but if you notice Naomi's face, I'm like, I know who did it. If it's Naomi, I still think it's Charlotte. It's between Charlotte and Bianca right now. As much as I think it's going to be Bianca, and most likely might be Charlotte. And I think we're going to find out in a few weeks. Because I think Charlotte's going to come back at the Royal Rumble, or before the Royal Rumble, and say, I did it! Oh, I did it! So, we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so we get to the 6-woman tag team match, which wasn't great. So it's Bayley, Naomi, and Bianca taking on the SmackDown Women's Champion, Nia Jax, Candice LeRae, and it's Tiffy time! Oh yes, Daddy! Yes. Sunshine, what's going on, Sunshine? You look great. Oh, thank you, Daddy. You always look great. Because I buy the greatest clothes with your credit card. Yeah, you know, you gotta pay me back for that shit. You know, you're my sweetheart and everything, you know, but, you know, can't give me the money for the credit card. You almost maxed out. I'm sorry, Daddy, but, Marcel likes me in that lingerie. Well, Marcel's a good man. And he deserves to see you in hot fucking lingerie. But you need to kind of slow it down there, Sunshine. Slow it down. Okay, I'll try. Wait, can I have your credit card? I gotta go out. Not again. No, I just gotta go shopping. For what? For more clothes? No, I need food. Oh, okay. Here you go. Thanks, Daddy. Bye. Okay. Tiffy Chad. Tiffany Stratton, ladies and gentlemen. The future women's champion. And, we get that. Alright, before the match, Nia comes out and, talks about how none of them attacked Jade. Maybe. And, Tiffy couldn't even help them win the tag team belts. Oh, boy. And Nia accuses Bianca of being the attacker. I'm interested. And we're all ready to go. They go back and forth. Tiffy, tries to go for the handspring moonsault, the best moonsault ever, the prettiest moonsault ever. But it's a little bit too early for that, Sunshine. But instead, all 6 women on the ring, and the faces clear out the villains. As we go to break, we come right back. Naomi gives Nia a stink face. Ew. Well, in some ways that's good, some ways that's bad. Right, Scarlet Bordeaux? Scarlet got bit, not once, but twice in the span of 2 nights. Last night and Thursday night at MSG by Nikki Cross. Because, you know, Scarlet tried to do her hot stink face, and she really should do it. He probably does a lot to kill a Cross. I mean, what's there to not like about that? But, you know, unless she farts in your face, then that's a bad thing. But that's another story for another time. I know I got gross, but I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so yeah, Nikki Cross bit Scarlett's ass! Not once, but twice. I'll leave it at that. I wish it was... let me do it like Dolph Ziggler. It should have been... me! Good old Nick Nemeth. Our friend. He's our friend now. Follows me on Twitter, actually. Good man. You're such a good man. He loves Puerto Rico. Well, his brother loves Puerto Rico. Ryan, you bastard. Leave my Puerto Rican Princess Issa alone. I'll fuck you up. I will. I'm not lying about that. But I digress. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so Naomi does that to Nia, and then gets powered down by Nia. Candice comes in, gets double suplexed, ouch, but then Tiffy causes a distraction, and Nia comes in, takes over, and then Tiffy tags herself back in, hits a big splash onto Bianca, almost landed on Candice by accident. Oops. Calm down there, Tiff. You know, you're gonna hit it right next time. But anyway, Bayley comes in. It gets swung into the ring post. Ow! That had to hurt. Candice drops Bayley on the apron. Even worse. Ow, ow, ow! As we go to break, come back. Bayley fights her way out of trouble. Gets the hot tag on Naomi, who feels the glow. Cleans house on Tiffy Tiff. And then all 6 women are in the ring again. We get the parade of knockdowns. Until Naomi gives Nia a super Hurricane Rana. Interesting. Goes for the cover. Tiffy Tip makes the save on the outside. And then pretty much everybody's down. Nia's completely out in the ring. And Tiffy's like, Goes over to her briefcase. She wants to cash in, but there's a button that stinks, and it's probably Nia Jax. No, I'm kidding. She tries to tease, and Candice is like, "What are you doing?" And Tiffy's like, "Hey, I want to be champion, bitch! Let me be champion!" Yeah, damn it, Candice! Anyway, so that causes a distraction, and big old argument. Naomi then hits a bully bomb, for all things, on Candice. 1, 2, 3 to get the win. See what happens, Candice? Damn it! But anyway, the faces get the win, and I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. But more teasing from Tiffy. That's kind of a good thing and kind of a bad thing, but then again, you know. How many times we see that with Poppy Priest last year? Well, pretty much last year into this year, and finally he cashed in on Drew McIntyre, thanks to CM Puke. But we'll see who she does cash in on. It could be Roxanne Perez, it could be Julia, it could be anybody at this point. But she will be champion, maybe by Mania, but we'll see. Anyway, alright, then we go to Nicholas Aldis. We go to his office, and he's there, and, then A-Town Down Under Austin Theory and, he did it. Grayson Waller wearing overalls. I'm like, what the fuck are you wearing? That was not from the Men's Warehouse, by the way. Which they don't sell like shit. But anyway, comes in like he's about to milk a cow. Hey, he's a farmer. He's a farmer. Had a dog. Oh yeah, he had a dog, yeah. Ooh, yeah, ooh. Ooh. Yeah. You do, George, yeah. Okay, calm down, James Hetfield. Jesus. Anyway. So they come in, give Nick Aldis an invoice for the damage that Braun Strowman did to their set. That ain't working because Nick Aldis ain't gonna pay that much for his muffler. And then Sami Zayn, let's go! He comes in and says, get out of here, A-Town Down Under, pretty much. And he says, Nick, me and you need to talk. So, we go to break. Right, really. Anyway, so we come back. Sami says, I want the bloodline, the fake bloodline, all to myself. Because I want revenge. And then, Carmelo Hayes comes in with some Christmas cards. Not of Kehlani Jordan, but, nice. But, basically of him beating the crap out of Braun Strowman. So he gives it to them. Sami's not happy with that, with that and being interrupted. And he's like, crumbles it up and throws it right in Melo's face. He says, how about me and you in that ring later on there, Melo? And it works for him. Alright, so we got Sami Zayn and Carmelo Hayes for the first time ever. Should be pretty good. Pretty good. And we get that. Alright, so I get that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to, speaking of Braun Strowman, that big son of a bitch! He comes out, takes on Austin Theory, Grayson Waller at ringside. Because of the whole fucking set thing, they get a match, whoop-de-doo. Nothing great in this match. I thought it was boring as fuck. Grayson Waller interferes, which doesn't really work there, Grayson, and Braun runs them both over on the outside. Then he throws Theory back in, hits that running power slam of his, 1, 2, 3, gets an easy win in just about 7.5 minutes. Big bad, bing bang, whoop-de-goddamn do, and I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. Nobody cared! And we move on. Alright, then we find out that next week, Smackdown will go to 3 hours for the foreseeable future. Is it good? In a way, yes. In a way, no. Too much wrestling on TV. Look at that. Alright, then we get a video from the real World Heavyweight Champion, my boy Kevin Steen. He's in his rental car, once again. It says, I should be the WWE Champion. You should. And he's like, Nick, I'll talk to you in the ring tonight. But it's gonna be me and you alone, no security, none of your stooges like Jason Jordan or the Hurricane. Not even you, Petey Williams. Not even you, Jamie Noble, or anybody else. You stay in the back and do your whatever you do. Run catering, no. But we move on. All right, so I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. All right, then we go to the women's. Well, we go to the title celebration for the new Women's United States Champion, that is Chelsea Green! She came out green, basically, looking like Lady Liberty, the Statue of Liberty without the torch. I mean, nice, she came out with a torch. But still. So, Piper Niven, drop in the ring, looking pretty damn nice, too. So, it gets right to the point. Chelsea comes out like a Statue of Liberty, gets right to the point and says, Hello, Matthew! I did it! Matt Cardona. And she says, we have turned the blue brand into the greenhouse. And she says, I'm the tannest, shiniest, youngest, longest reigning Women's United States Champion in history. You only held it 3 weeks, okay? Stop it. She talks about Mishin, says, Mishin, bye-bye, bitch. then she's like, what can we do for Chelsea? But then Mia Yim comes out, shiny. She's been taking after AJ with the spray tan shit. Shiny. Yeah, I bet a certain guy named Keith Lee kind of likes that, and he has some cryptic tweet about 2025. Is he coming back? I don't know. Don't care. If he goes back, great. What are we gonna do with him in AEW? He's been out so long. I think because he had his, he had his heart problem, and then he got injured. That whole thing with Swerve went nowhere. And, it was just bad. What was it, Swerve? Damn it, who was it? I think it was Swerve and AR Fox, or I forgot. Yeah, they were tag team champs. I know that, and then I think it was Swerve and AR Fox beat the fuck out of him. No, it was Swerve Syndicate, whatever. Not Swerve Syndicate. Swerve and his minions, basically. That basically both of them gone. Remember when Swerve jumped off the top rope and smashed the cinder block right on Keith Lee's stomach? Ow! Remember that? And then that feud went nowhere. I think they had a match. I don't remember if they had a match or not, but I think they kind of forgot about that. So if Keith Lee comes back, he goes right after Swerve again. But then you have to have either Swerve be heel or Keith Lee be heel, and I don't know if that's a great idea for both. Well, Swerve, yes, but Keith Lee is a heel? No. I don't think Keith Lee's ever been heel. I think the only time I think is when he was in Ring of Honor with Shane Taylor. And how would that turn out? Well, not so great for Shane Taylor per se, but it is what it is. Blah blah blah. So Mia Yim comes out and says, "Hey, I got a friend. It's a kendo stick." So Dewdrop, Piper slowly gets out of the ring. She falls down and rolls out of the ring. And could have had a wardrobe malfunction, which would have not been a great thing. But anyway, blah blah blah. She gets hit with a stick, and then she goes in the ring. Chelsea panics, and then pretty much gets out of there. So it looks like we're gonna get a rematch from Saturday night's main event: Chelsea Green and Mia Yim for the Women's United States title. Chelsea's gonna win again, so it makes no sense for Mia Yim to win, even though she shouldn't have won it. Really, should have been Zelina Vega. But really, she should have won the Intercontinental title. But I knew Chelsea was gonna win that from the start. I was right. That's that. All right, moving on from that. All right, so I give that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the back. We have DIY, the tag team champions. We have Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling, and the Psycho Killer, Tommaso Ciampa. They're there. Nick Aldis is there. It's like, all right, the Profits come in. The Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins, and Montez Ford come in with B-Fab. And Nick's like, all right, who attacked the Street Profits? DIY's like, well, it ain't us. And then the Yes Boys, Pretty Deadly come in. Elton Strong, Elton Prince, and Kit Wilson. Nice pearls there, dude. I don't know, Elton Prince, what the fuck were you wearing? He had this necklace, all these, I don't know if it was actual gems or like gummy bears or some shit. But at least Kit Wilson, knows how to put on a pearl necklace. Take notes, Mac Jackson. I mean, you look, with those those pearls around your neck. I mean, are you turning into a woman now, Mac Jackson? Seriously? What is wrong with you? Nothing. I mean, great tag team, notwithstanding, but damn. Pearl necklace there, Mac Jackson. You should give the pearl necklace to your hot wife, Dana. I mean, really? You need to wear that shit and you're wearing fucking earrings? Ugh. I mean, I know there are a lot of guys that wear earrings, but it just look weird doing that. I mean, they might be feeling insecure. You see me with any earrings? No. I look generally great, I don't need that shit. I mean, I do wear necklaces most of the time, but I don't wear a pearl necklace. I wear when I don't have it with me, but You know, I wear my cross, you know. I just gotta believe in Jesus Christ, the Lord. Yeah, all that shit. But you'll never see me wear a pearl necklace, ever. I'll just give one to Rosa. Because that's what women deserve. Nice, fancy things. Even though they were very expensive. Yeah, I know I got it for $400. That was her Christmas present, by the way. But I digress. Moving on. We're not going to talk about Christmas presents and shit like that. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, speaking of that, I know the trolls like, you didn't get nothing for Christmas. Oh, actually I did. Actually I did. Hold on. Let me pull it out. Ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Oh! I don't make money. This is most of my, well, not even half of my, because I spent the other half on the Christmas presents. This is half my Christmas bonus. And no, it's not $1. There's $100 bills in there, too. Because I went to the mall and I got some shit for myself and for the missus, of course. For you know, extra Christmas presents, of course. So, you say I got money? Proved you wrong again. Suck my dick, bitches. And that's that. Alright, let me finish this up because I have to run out to do a couple things and then I'll come back and have my sensible dinner. And then I gotta get 2 more videos up before world's end. And then I'm gonna go to bed. Probably. But we'll see. Anyway, alright, so after that, so Pretty Daddy come in, says, excuse me, and they say, we saw what happened. And then everybody's like, well, who was it? So they try to get funding for their musical again. And say, oh, it was those guys! And we see Legado come in. We see the Mexican Wolves, Angel Garza, and Humberto Carrillo. So they come in, and that's enough for the Prophets to just go after them, beat the fuck out of Legado del Fantasma. You know, poor Electra Lopez is caught in, well, you know, it's kind of like, get out of here. And Santos Escobar is around somewhere. So anyway, Nick Aldis breaks it up, and he says, hey, you 4 guys, go to the ring and settle it. And that's it. So, we got that. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the ring. We have the Mexican Wolves, or Los Gaza, or as we call them, Los Lobos. Los Lobos kick your face! Los Lobos kick your ass! Los Lobos kick your balls into outer space! If you don't know where that comes from, you haven't watched Short Circuit 1. I think it's 1. Hey, laser lips! Your mother was a robot! Or Cuisinart, or something like that. No, your mother was a snowblower! What about Save the City? Film 11. Number Johnny 5. That's a great movie. Second one, not so much. First one with Steve Guttenberg and the other chick. I forgot her name. I think it's Ali Sheedy, or I don't know what her name is. But fun movie. You have Captain Lazard. It's funny that Steve Guttenberg and Captain Lazard from Police Academy are in the same fucking movie. Weird. You can kiss my rosy red ass, Mahoney. Rosie? Anyway, moving on. The first couple of Police Academy movies were pretty good, and then it started going... I think number 3 and 4 were probably the best ones in the series, to be honest with you. Yeah. Bobcat goes away. He's acting weird. And then you got what's his name? Michael. I can't remember his last name. They did all the voices and shit. You know. Sir, I see the bleeps, bloop, 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 bleeps, bloop, bloop, creeps. Who hired this guy? I did, sir. He's my cousin. Oh my god. It's like, I can't believe it. I'm surrounded by assholes. Keep firing, asshole! Spaceballs. Love it. Gotta love the 80s when I can quote pretty much everything. We move on. Alright, so the Street Profits and Los Gaza, or the Mexican Wolves, Los Lobos, whatever you want to call them, had a pretty good match, actually. 3.5 out of 5 stars. Back and forth they went. Go to the outside. Humberto hit as a moonsault after pretty much you get a double super gorilla press drop on Montez. And then Humberto thinks he's crazy as a moonsault for a near fall. Powers get right back up. And then I think they were going for their patented Doomsday Blockbuster finisher, and Elektra Lopez looking hot, pulls Angel to safety, and Beefhead's like, no, no, no. She comes around the ring and boots Elektra Lopez right in her pretty face. And then Montez hits a big flippy dibbity doo, and he stuck the landing. Perfect 10 right there. 10! He could, Montez Ford could be in the Olympics doing all those flippy dibbity doos. But anyway. So he hits that, gets right back in the ring, goes up top. They hit the Doomsday Blockbuster on Angel Garza. 1, 2, 3, and just about 11 minutes. Match was pretty damn good. 3.5 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it. Alright, then we get a kind of like a dueling promo from Andrade, who wants the US belt, and we get Shinsuke Nakamura saying, no, you don't get title. And they're going to fight next week on the 3-hour Smackdown for the US title. We also find out that Naomi again gets a title shot against Nia. Woo! Jax, what is it, like her third title shot against Nia in the past couple months? Haven't we seen what happened the first 2 times? We're going to run it back again for the 3rd time. Unless she's winning it, which may or may not happen. It'll be funny, Nia Jax loses the belt to Naomi, who then loses to Tiffy Tiff. We could have 2 title changes in the same night. It'd be great. But then again, who knows? We move on. Alright, so we got that. Alright, then we go once again to the back DIY, and the Yes Boys seem to come to an agreement. I don't know about what. Maybe getting a title shot down the line for Pretty Deadly. Not that they're going to win. But still. So, DIY leaves. Then the Street Profits come in and say, hey, we're up for a title shot now. And then the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, come in and say, hey, we're next too. And then Apollo Crews comes in from catering and says, DIY attack the Profits. And Montez is like, what? We attacked the wrong people? Now you tell us, Apollo. Next time, stay in the back and just keep it to yourself. So, I don't know what's going on with this tag team title division on SmackDown. I mean, DIY has the belts. The Machine Guns want the belts. The Profits want the belts. Pretty Deadly wants a shot. I know 2 of the 3 ain't gonna win. Which one's probably gonna win? I hope the Profits, but every time they get near that tag team titles, I feel like Enzo and Cass, they lose. I mean, they have been main roster tag team champions, but it wasn't for long, but still. If anybody should beat DIY, it should be the Profits. But we'll see. See what happens with that. Alright, so I get a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, back to the ring we go with Sami Zayn and Carmelo Hayes. Him. Very good match. Very good match between these guys. First time ever. Seem to have some good chemistry in the ring. I liked it. Carmelo hits a springboard clothesline, and he's like, look at me, ha ha. And Sammy gets all fired up, hits a clothesline, sets up a middle rope axe handle. I haven't seen that since 1985. Macho Man Randy Savage, you used to do that all the time. Ooh, yeah. Yes, you did, Randy. What do you think about that, Liz? I thought it was really nice. Thank you, Liz. Oh, you're welcome. Elizabeth, don't talk to him. Hey, Randy, she can talk to me whenever she wants. Okay? Calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. Oh yeah, I'm in the drop zone. Yeah, you're in the drop zone, alright. You are one crazy fuck. Did you know that? Hold on a second. What is this? I'm looking at my phone for a second. Ah. Okay. Liz had to text me something because I have to go out and get something for her soon. Because we gotta we're gonna be eating some we're gonna have a late lunch pretty soon. So I have to finish. So I finish. All right, stop. Anyway, if I don't get it, she ain't gonna. I might not get any tonight. My world might end tonight. It won't. Trust me, it won't. It won't tonight in the bedroom. Maybe Rose's might, but then again, who knows? We're gonna have a smackdown like we always do in the bedroom. Alright, so, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so we get a 1985 middle rope, well, I wish it was top rope, but it's middle rope axe handle from Sammy. Goes for the Blue Thunder Bomb, which he's only won twice with that. But, as always, he gets 2! And then Carmelo comes back, hits the first 48 for another near fall. A springboard DDT hits Sammy, pops right back up with a clothesline. Then he takes Carmelo, hits the exploder, into the corner. Carmelo walks right out. He's like, he gets hit and he rolls out of the ring. He's like, that's it, I'm done. I don't want to, I'm out of here. And then, Strowman comes out, and I'm like, oh no. And before we even get a count out from the referee, because Carmelo ran to the back, Braun ran after him. And then the fake-as fuck bloodline come in. Solo Mibuki. Tama Tonga, the original Gremlin. He should be in Gremlins 3, by the way. Sign him up now. He'll be the human Gremlin. Kill people. Just by going, because he's crazy. And Jacob Fatu. I love you, Solo! He comes in, they beat the fuck out of Sami Zayn for the disqualification at exactly 11.5 minutes. But still, the match was pretty damn good. 3.25 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, big old beatdown. Braun Strowman comes back out for the save. Surprising. And then he clears out Solo, clears out Tama Tonga. Then we have Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu stare down. Oh, yes. Hunter, give me what I want. Big beefy man slapping me in that ring. I want to see it. But Tama Tonga and Solo come back in. They all beat down Braun Strowman, Solo with not one, but 2 Samoan spikes. And then Sammy tries to come back, but he gets taken out again. And then Kevin Steen comes out for some odd reason. And then everybody's like, alright, we're out of here. And then Nick Aldis comes out. And pretty much everybody leaves. And then let's do our final segment. We gotta get Smackdown off the air. So we got that. Alright, so we move on. Alright, now we go to the final segment of the night. Nick Aldis and Kevin Steen. Will Kevin give up the belt? Or will we be fired? So Aldis says, alright Kev, hand over the Winged Eagle title. So Kev's like, I want a rematch where the referee, not being Charles Robinson or anybody else, cost me the match. So he's like, I want Cody out here right now and come get your fucking title. So Nick Aldis says, alright, you don't want to give up the belt? Well, I'm going to end your career right here, right now, if you don't hand it over to me right now. And then Cody, that bitch, comes out. No! So Cody gets in the ring, doesn't have his neck brace on, because that was fake. He's like, so he goes, I don't want you, Nick, to fire Kevin because it would just make him a martyr. Probably go to AEW. Even though he has 3 years left on his contract. Well, his contract's ending soon, but he'll probably be renewing. most likely. But then again, you never know. Anyway, so Cody's like, I have done everything. I do everything I do because of my friends and family. So I want a match where the referee cannot stop what I'm going to be doing to you, Kev. So, well, we're not going to have a regular match. We're not going to have a hardcore match. We're going to take both my belt and your belt. We're going to hang them from the rafters, and we're going to have a ladder match at the Royal Rumble. I'm like, oh, no. Kevin's only won, I believe, I think he's won one ladder match in his WWE career. I could be wrong. Well, in his career, he's won one. We all know that one. 2012 Ladder War 4 against Generico. And I was there for it, and I have the tape. Do I still have the tape? I think I do. Or did I put it away? I think I put it away. I can't find it. Yeah. Actually, I do have it. Those you don't think I don't have anything. Here we go. I have it. Signed by the Briscoes, by the way. Thank you, Jay. Reach for the sky, boy. You can see it right here, right around this area. Bought it at the show. Well, not at the Stack show, but I bought it at Supercard the year after that when Kevin Steen won the belt. When he had the belt and lost to Jay Briscoe, which pissed me off. I think I jinxed it because I met Kev at Supercar, and they said, don't lose that belt. And he says, I'll try, and he lost the belt, and I felt bad for him because I met him like a couple years later, and I think he remembered me. He's like, hey, I lost the belt because of you! He didn't say that, he just said hi. Hi, Kev! Anyway, yeah. Final Battle 2012, me and Rose are sitting ringside, and that's the show where Roddy basically almost fell into me and Rose's lap, and I dropped my fucking Coke, and I blamed it on Michael Elgin for years. Sorry, Mike. But, you know, it is what it is. And by the way, for those of you that, they show DVDs and they're not they clickbait, we don't know who that one is, who used to clickbait, I got WWE 2K22, look at me, I don't have to, I'll open it up, and then the CD's not in there. But this one is, actually. Take notes, there, butthole. I got it on the first day, and I don't have the fucking... And then he, I can't believe the people at Best Buy didn't put the DVD in there. The CD. What a fucking mark. Clickbait just because he doesn't have the fucking CD or the DVD in the fucking box. Moron! We all know where it is in your PS5 or PS4, whatever it is. You should be put up your fucking ass! Just saying. But we won't talk about that anymore. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, that... See, I prove things. Do you? No. Because you can't. But anyway, moving on. Blah, 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 blah. So, we got a ladder match at the Royal Rumble for both belts. So, Kev's like, alright, whatever. I'll whip your ass like Generico. Because, Kev's, he hasn't won a lot of ladder matches in WWE. He lost to Finn Balor for the NXT World title. Remember that in Japan. Japan, #1, as we all know. And then, he lost his Intercontinental, I think he lost the Intercontinental title, he was going for it, and who won that? I think it was Generico? No, it wasn't Generico, it was, Matt Cardona back at WrestleMania, remember that one? And then Cardona lost it the next night to The Miz. I think what Kev was the Intercontinental Champion, and he defended it in that Intercontinental title match, right, which like I said, I think Cardona won that, and Sami Zayn hit an exploder right on the ladder. Ow! And I think he had another one, I think with Generico. I think he had another ladder match and he lost that one too. You know, not the greatest record in ladder matches for Kevin Steen, but he's won that big one, and that was in 2012 against Generico, Ladder War 4. He had one in PWG when he was a PWG champion. Basically the same exact match in the same year, by the way. Because that match, I think, was in the summertime of 2012, and they kind of redid the same exact moves if you watch the tape. You know, a lot of people are like, I don't know that. But I think they changed the finish because Generico won the PWG title. See, he when it was in that little dinky in Reseda, the little bingo hall in Reseda, he went up top, grabbed the belt, and ripped down half the fucking ceiling. He didn't even hold that belt for long, because I forgot who beat him. It was Adam Cole, baby. I think it was Adam Cole. I gotta look back on my PWG tapes. You're a piece of shit. But I can deal with pieces of shit, and I got your fucking back! Tell me, Elgin, Candace, Joey Ryan, they're all gonna be sucking your dick! Not these guys. They're good Christian boys, they don't do that shit. Right on. Mount Rushmore promo. Probably one of the best promos in all professional wrestling. Oh, you thought the pipe bomb was great? I mean, it was good for the year, 2011. I think it was 2011, 2012. But Kevin Steen is like the master of fucking promos. His Ring of Honor promos trump everything that WWE had in the past. And from 2011 on. Pretty much 2009 on, if you think about it. I know, Punk's was like, alright, that's Punk, but, anything else Kevin Steen did, promo-wise, just trumped everything else. It still does. Unless your name is Roman, but... Moving on. Alright, so Kevin's like, alright, I'll do the match, but I'll beat your ass. So he says, alright, Cody, may the best man win. He goes for a handshake, not so much a code of honor per se. So, I think Cody's seen this movie a few times. So, you don't get a handshake. Cody's like, I'm not gonna shake your hand, you bitch. After what you did to me. So, Kev pretty much shoves Nick Aldis right into Cody, and it stomps the living shit out of him. And then everybody starts coming out. It's like, alright, get over. And then Cody gets up, and is like, I'm gonna fuck you up! Alright. So then Kev grabs the Wing Eagle title, kisses it, it's like, I'm the real champ, bitch! I'll see you at the Rumble! Alright, so that's our first official match. We know the men's and women's matches have already been announced, so that really doesn't count. So, really, match number 3 on the Royal Rumble card. We got a ladder match for the WWE Undisputed title. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. I guess this is a good way to end the feud. And I do see a guy named Randy Orton, and it's not this voice getting involved and screwing. Not that way, but I think Randy Orton will come back, screw Kevin, and then probably we'll be seeing maybe both of them in the Elimination Chamber. Then again, who knows? We'll probably will see them in the Elimination Chamber. Or they do Kevin Owens and Randy Orton at WrestleMania. But then again, I would love to see Orton and Cody at Mania for the belt. After, you have Kev come back after the Rumble, then they have a match at the Elimination Chamber. And then after that, Cody's like, he has a segment with Cody and everything, blah, blah, blah. Well, actually, he has to win the Chamber then. So they'll probably be in the Chamber. Orton wins the Chamber. That'd be fun, but then again, who knows? Orton wins the Chamber. Then he's like, well, I guess I get Cody, or I get Walter, if Walter still has the belt by then, which I think he will. But then again, who knows? So, Orton can win. Well, whoever wins the Rumble would probably be Cena, which I don't want. Because God forbid we get Cena and Walter. Ugh! Cena and Cody, they're thinking about having. God, no. No! No, 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 no. You know Cena and Cody on night 1 or night 2, you know Cena's breaking a record. And I don't want to see it. I do not want Cena breaking that record. I want Charlotte to break the record. Not Cena in his stupid retirement year. Who gives a fuck if he breaks it or not? Or well, if he does, who gives a fuck? If he doesn't, great. I do not want Cena near the world title. Or getting the world title. Even if he holds it for like 2 months. I don't want him to break Flair's record. That's what just Flair says, you know. I think Flair said he didn't even want Cena to break the record. What does that tell you? Ric Flair doesn't give 2 fucks about John Cena. But knowing WWE, you're going to give Cena the world title. They're going to give it to him. I bet you nothing before, if not at Mania, probably by a SummerSlam or by Survivor Series. Or before the end of the year somehow. I hope not. I really hope not. It should be Roman. But I'm just saying. But anyway, alright, so we got that, and that ends the show. Alright, so that segment I gave 3.25 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it for, Smackdown. So Smackdown wasn't that bad, so I gave it a solid 7 out of 10 stars, but let me know what you guys thought of the show in a comment down below. You can also do your own video if you want, and all that good shit. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna step out for a little bit, but I'll be back in about a half hour to an hour or so, and I will do my Rampage review. Talk about that, talk about Final Rampage Friday night, or last night at the Hammerstein. Craziness that was Rampage, and you know, some moments here and there. We'll talk about a few moments, some good moments, some really bad moments, but we got that. So Rampage is officially done for now. They're saying for now. But then again, Shockwave, when is it coming out? I don't know. Sometime next year, maybe, Tony Khan says. But we'll see what happens with that. And then I'll do my World's End predictions, probably right before the pay-per-view. And then get you ready for World's End, starting at 7 o'clock pre-show, main show at 8. Probably go to 12. And then with the scrum, then maybe none of us will watch anyway. And then that's it. And we watch football, week 17 in the NFL and the league where they play for pay on Sunday. And then we round out the year with live Monday Night Raw from Houston, Texas. The final Raw on the USA Network. Final 2-hour show as well. And then we got taped NXT for New Year's Eve. And then we dropped that goddamn ball. And then it'll be 2025. And then AEW starts us off with Fight for the Fallen Wednesday night, New Year's night, basically, January the 1st, 2025. Got that. Then we got Ring of Honor and TNA, first shows of the year on January the 2nd. January the 3rd, the first 3-hour show from Smackdown, and going by itself, no Rampage, nothing on Friday night with that. And then later that night, in really pretty much early Saturday morning at 3 a.m., not 4, 3 a.m., we got Wrestle Kingdom 19 from New Japan. It's going to be epic, as always. So we'll have a little bit of, a little bit of coffee, and then we have a little bit of early breakfast, like around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, right before the pay-per-view ends, pretty much. And then that's it, and we go to sleep. And then we got Collision, the first Collision of the year, Saturday night. And then Sunday, we got nothing. Well, actually, Sunday, we have the final weekend of football. And then later that night at 11 p.m. Eastern here in the States, Wrestle Dynasty from Japan. That's going to be epic. And then New Year's Dash, January the 6th, which will be later. I think they're doing both shows the same day. So it would be, I don't know how it is. I think it's like a day show and a night show for Wrestle Dynasty and New Year's Dash. So, all 3 cards look pretty damn good for Japan. So, Japan, as always, is going to start the year off with a bang! And we'll see what happens with that. Alright, but I'll be here throughout all next week. Well, hopefully all next week. Because I am busy with New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I'm going to be probably I'll be plastered on New Year's Eve. And then New Year's Day, I may or may not be able to do it. I'll be so hungover, I might not even do a video, so who knows. But who knows what happens with that. But hit that bell, and if the videos go up, you'll watch them anyway. And that's it. Alright, I gotta go, guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace!